guys, and welcome to my craft table. Today we're going to make a mess, and so come prepared, dress accordingly, let the kids out and they're going to have fun. Today we're going to make a tea candle out of a jar, tea candle jar for Valentine's Day. So of course the first thing you need is a jar, lid, and just plain glass jar. I'm not sure what this was. There's no what. One glass jar, one container of Mod Podge, a brush and water for the brush, some red paint, any acrylic paint will do. We're going to be painting the top, so I picked red for mine, but any color that you want. And this doesn't have to be for Valentine's Day, it could be for anything, but I am trying to set my mind to Valentine's Day now, trying to get out of Christmas into Valentine's. And some white glitter, a little spoon for your glitter, and because we're going to put glitter on a large object like this jar, a large paper plate to catch it, and of course your little tea candle, and you're going to need some tissue paper, and you're going to need to tear it up in strips. The kids are going to love this part. But just tear it in strips like that. And you're going to need some kind of like, I have a bunch of heart stickers here that I picked up at the Dollar Tree. They came in a package of 100 different sizes, big, medium, large, and I picked the smallest of the bunch, and they're in different colors, but you need a few of these. Or you can, if you have a paper punch, you could punch some from paper like that and use them. And they're for decoration for outside of the jar. So alright, so let's get to work here. We're going to, first thing you want to do is you're going to Mod Podge up your jar, and I'm going to get paper towel handy for me because I make a mess, you know that. Alright, so just cover your jar in Mod Podge. Go up to the rim, not all the way up to the top, because you do want to be able to get your lid back on. So you're not going to be putting Mod Podge or paper or glitter or anything around the edge where the lid goes. So just stay underneath the rim and just cover your jar pretty thickly with the Mod Podge. Go all the way around. It doesn't take very long. There you go. And now you take your strips, your torn up strips of paper, and you start putting your strips on, and just lay them all the way to the top underneath where the rim, and just start laying them down. They don't have to be straight. They don't have to be totally flat. Just start laying them down. The wrinkles give it character. Just start like paper mache. Just start laying them down. And don't worry too much about them sticking up, because you will be putting on a second coat over the top, so that will help hold it down also. And don't be afraid to overlap. Like I said, you'll put on a second coat, so that will help with the holding down. And the Mod Podge looks white now, but it will dry clear. And the wrinkles give it character and a very interesting glow. So make sure that you got all of it. I need a couple small pieces for the bottom. There's another spot over here. Just like that. Alright. Now I'm going to kind of damp it down, get it kind of wet, and I'm again going to start putting a coat of Mod Podge. And if you run across any spots that you might have missed while you're doing this, don't be afraid to grab a piece of paper, cover it up, throw it on there, just tear off a little piece and stick it. It gives the light something to show through, gives it kind of a movement. Don't be afraid to get it wet. You want it kind of gooey, ooey and gooey. Like I said, the kids will love this because it is messy. There's no doubt about it. And there's nothing they can do about it. So they're not going to get in trouble for it. There you go. Alright. Now you got that much and it's all nice and sticky and wet. Now you start putting on your little hearts. Whatever you're using for your decorations, and remember your jar is upside down, so when you go to put your hearts on, make sure you put your hearts on upside down. now once you get all your decorations on, I want you to go over it one more time with the Mod Podge. Get these out of the way. Okay. Including on top of your hearts. Nice light coating. Alright, once you get your last coating on, you're going to take your glitter and you're going to get your bigger plate to catch your glitter, and you're going to sprinkle, not a lot, we're not going to coat the whole thing, we're just going to sprinkle glitter lightly so it sparkles here and there. We're not like trying to cover the whole thing. Just enough to give it some sparkle. And there we go. Just a little. Alright, now you're going to put it aside and let it dry. And this is going to take a while. This is a good hour, hour and a half worth of drying. That's a lot of Mod Podge on there. And you can definitely tell when it's dry because you'll be able to see through it. So while we're waiting for that to dry, we're going to put our glitter back in its cage, and we're going to take our lid and we're going to paint our lid. Nothing fancy, just whatever color you want. And it will probably, if it's a metal lid like I'm using, it'll probably take 2 coats. So don't worry too much about the first coat. Just cover everything like that. And then give it like 5 minutes to dry, and then go over it again until you're satisfied with it. So like I said, it might take 2 or 3 coats, but if you wait for it to dry in between, it'll take a lot less time. So while we're waiting for things to dry, I'll be right back. Alright, now that your little jar is all dry, and I have actually, this is dried, and I took it out and sprayed a clear coat over it so I could actually touch it without the glitter. Sorry, my mind quit working as usual, but I sprayed it down with the clear coat. I also sprayed the top, because being acrylic paint on top of metal, this will scratch, so I wanted to put some kind of protection on it. So we are basically done. You can, right now, I've actually done another, just a quick This was a jar I had laying around, and I didn't put any real decorations. I just put the paper and the glitter on it, and I painted that top red too. You can right now just take a little tea candle, drop it in there like that, and put the top on if you like. And probably with the light you can't see it very well, but you have a very pretty little tea candle. But being that it is for me, it's going to be a gift, and I want to add something extra to it. That's when you grab your candy and you drop your tea candle in, open the candy, fill up the jar. Oh, look. I'm going to get at least one piece out of that one. And put your lid on. And I'm going to take some of this red jute and just tie a nice little bow around it like this. Nothing special. And this is where you can also put, say you are sending it to a teacher, you can make up a little card to hang. Just a little bow, and you could use ribbon, whatever you like on that. And there you've got a nice little candy jar, and then after they've eaten all the candy, they have a candle jar. And for this one, if you fill it up, I'm going to do a little extra, and I have this little piece of red, and I'm going to take my jute see if I'm coordinated enough to do this, but I'm going to tie it around. I probably should have got a bigger piece of material. And the trick is to actually be coordinated. There we go. Da, 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 da. I'm proud of myself. Pull that down just a little bit. There we go. Bow. Like that. And have it stick up like that. That's kind of corny looking, but there we go, and we have a more rustic. So there you go. just a few little ideas, something cute, fast, easy. Kids would love to make for, like I said, for teachers, classmates. Fill a jar full of candy, have a little tea candle in the bottom so when the candy's all gone, they can still keep the jar. That's all there is to it. A good family craft, fun craft. And don't forget, leave yourself some chocolate. It's always good. So I hope you enjoyed, and I hope I was able to spark a little bit of imagination and inspiration. And if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe. I put out videos quite often, at least 3 a week, and I'd love to hear from you. So, drop a line in the comment section. Let me know what you'd like to see, or if you have any questions or advice for a new YouTuber. So, you have a great day, and I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye now.